And welcome back to the channel, everyone, with myself, David, Millionaire Incorporated, where I like to go over topics of personal finance, wealth creation, investing, and general self-improvement kind of topics. So, as I always say, as you know, on weekends, I like to go do a bit of an overview of the pound yen Forex pair. Unfortunately, I didn't upload one last week. I had kind of predisposed with a friend who was up here from an interstate. um, I actually did record the video, but I didn't record it with sound, so I couldn't actually upload it and didn't have time to create a new one. So that's the reason why there was no video last week. So sorry about that, guys. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and leave me a comment. Say hi, let me know where you're from and things. So let's get into it. And I'll actually do a bit of an overview of what happened the previous week as well, just to kind of give you a sense of what actually happened. Because you can already see here in my chart, there's some trades which could have taken place, which could have profited from. But let's get into it. So the previous week actually, or previous week actually ended just here on this candle below this 149,662 area. And you can see it kind of had that bearish close. So I was hoping that I was going to either come up and test it again, exhaust, then continue lower down to this area of 148, 185 down the bottom there, you can see. But it didn't quite do that. You can see it opened higher, came down and exhausted in a bullish direction. Came up, tested this kind of area of minor resistance, which was created from this area just here, before coming down, testing again, then shooting up. So as you can see, I actually took a trade on this pair from that area just here, after it broke those recent kind of highs of that 150 area. So that was one of my buys for the previous week. As I said, 2-to-1 risk reward, 40 pip stop loss, 80 pip take profit. Now I actually wanted to kind of come up all the way to this 152 area, but it didn't do that in one single push. It kind of came up, consolidated for a little bit, which is this little area just here. So I dropped down for 1 hour chart for you, so you can actually look at that a bit more cleanly. So you can see, came up, consolidated. So I actually drew that box around. I'll just get rid of this. Around this area where you can see it kind of struggled to kind of push through, came back down, struggled to kind of break lower again before actually breaking above. Now, you could have taken a buy in a number of spots for this. You could have taken a buy at the close of this candle. I'll get rid of this. That here as well, because it's just starting to annoy me. Could have taken a buy at the end of this close of this candle just here, where it was closed above that boxed area, which I drew. Or you could have waited for it to kind of come back down and giving you the signal for a buy entry. And I think I did that on a 30-minute there. Yes, you can see it rejected it off the 30-minute before it kind of continued moving higher. And same thing, 2-to-1 risk reward. And that's basically for that one. So I'll delete that one now. Then, as you can see, it came up to that 152 area and looked like it was going to break above, even kind of came back down, tested, and looked like it was going to continue higher after it rejected, but lost its momentum, came back lower, then finally came back up, tested, and rejected that 152 area before moving lower. And that was literally one of the last trades you could have taken for last week or the previous week. And as you can see, would have been a pretty decent trade to take. Now let's look into this week. So it came back down, or the previous week it came down and tested this area of 150, 150.90 kind of thing. And I was actually looking at it to kind of reject that and continue higher to the highs of that 153.5 area. So you can see it kind of opened and just took off. So I actually did do a buy on that off the start of the week. A bit of a risky maneuver, but I saw like a 1 hour kind of let's see what look like on the 1 hour. Um, yeah, I just saw like a bullish move, and I'm like, right, that's going to continue higher. So I bought that up to here. I'll pop that in now. So it's just there, 40 pips. And you see that did that quite easily at the start of the week. Now it kind of was just ranging during the week. It didn't really actually break above this 152 area. So you see it kind of came up, rejected, then just kind of completely collapsed the day later. So I actually took a sell off that. I can see it didn't quite reach that 152.08 area, but it rejected off that 152. So I took a sell on that. So you can do that there. So there you go. Came all the way down. Now I was hoping it was going to continue lower, but didn't quite do that. After that, came back up. I didn't really see a buy from that. Then it kind of started ranging this area before it actually kind of exhausted and finally moved lower. Um, a lot of messy price actions through that area. So that would have been a bit more risky to kind of take sells, but you could have taken one off these candles just here, and that would probably been like your last potential entry for the week for sells or for trades, really. Like I said, it got kind of messy. It was trying to break above um, that. I can see there it hasn't even actually hit that take profit area of that 80 pips. So potentially this trade could keep coming. One thing I'd explained to you a couple of weeks ago is what you could do when letting trades run is once it actually kind of goes to like 40 pips or 1R, you can actually move your stop loss to break even because the overall objective of trading is not to lose money as well. So you want to at all times preserve your capital. So doing that would give you that opportunity to actually kind of preserve your capital and trade more frequently and more regularly and have potential profits. So I'll quickly delete this. So what do I see it doing moving forward? So as you can kind of see this week, it kind of started creating like a trend line moving higher. So but it wasn't able to break this. So it's kind of moving like an upward triangle kind of pattern. So I'm either going to wait for it to actually break below this or break above this 152 area, test it before going higher. So it's a bit of a sideways market at the moment, which is actually really annoying because we want that clean kind of price action to um, make trades from. So I kind of see it doing this a bit during the week. Before either breaking above, testing, and moving higher, or breaking below here, coming up, testing, and then moving lower. So got to try and wait, play, and see what it's going to do during the week. Um, kind of a just yeah, like I said, very messy price action. Like during the end of last week, you can see a lot of small candles, a lot of indecision about the market, which way it's going to go. Tried moving lower, but just quitting at the momentum can continue doing so. So a lot of consolidation and ranging. So that's what I see it doing for the week moving forward. As always, let me know what you think as well of what it's actually doing, what view you actually have of this pair moving forward as well. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I usually post every week for my trading reviews, and also leave me a comment. Cheers, guys. Catch you next week.